All right, so in South Florida, we have a lot of immigrant students. So one student's question was, did you have a new perspective on life after coming to America?
I did. After coming to the U.S., I did have a new perspective. I had never, just so many things were different. I'd never seen snow before, right? So I didn't come to South Florida. I came to Chicago. I saw snow for the first time. I saw all these different foods I had never seen before, like a hamburger, like pizza. These were all things that were new to me, right? And so I saw that the world could be a lot different than what I was used to, right? That gave me perspective. And then I also saw that a lot of things were very tough. Like at first, I almost got kicked out of my school because I was getting in fights a lot. Kids were calling me all sorts of names, and I had to understand that there's gonna be some challenges here that I have to take on. I will tell you, school was much better for me here. When I was in the refugee camp, there was a little school there, and if you got something wrong in math, the teachers would make you go like this. You see these knuckles? They take a ruler and smash your knuckles up in the middle, sometimes so you were bleeding. And so that was the only kind of school I knew. So coming to the States, having teachers who worked with you differently, who didn't punish you like that, who didn't hit you and things like that, that was all new for me. I had not experienced that before. And so there was a lot of adjustments of things I had to learn and do for the first time. I would say, truly though, it took me a while. It wasn't until I got to be older, like, when I was in 8th, 9th grade, 10th grade, that I really realized the most important thing that happened was, what I talked about in the class, was hitting my turbo button, where I was like, you know what? I have an opportunity here where if I push myself, I can help my family, I can help my mom, who's never had a job, more than a minimum wage job, I can help her. All her jobs before were minimum wage jobs. I can help my dad. I can help my siblings. I can pursue whatever kind of job I want to have someday. I can travel the world. My dreams really started to take off in ways that would not have been possible in the refugee camp in Sudan. I started to believe maybe I can do these things. That was some of the inspiration I needed to become a better student and to work hard and to eventually now get to the point where I'm able to run my own business, I'm able to have a company that builds leadership in students and educators. And so yeah, it changed everything. If I would have been stuck in that refugee camp, there's no way I would have this life. I was living in a hut made of straw and mud. I would not have had the kind of schooling. I wouldn't have ever been in a conference room like this, right? Having my iPhone like this, right? That was not where I was headed, and so it did change everything. And I think that's something that's so important for all the folks in South Florida who may be from another country. You gotta bring that optimism, that hope, and also at some point that take action on that dream and belief you have that you can have a better life to help yourself and your family. You've got to step up and claim that and take that and say, I can have that in this country. And then you as well can do that.